Let's talk about it, squad, because the double standards have reached a whole new level of absurdity. Once again, Meghan Markle's name is being dragged into headlines she had absolutely nothing to do with. A simple tribute by William and Kate on VE Day, meant to honour fallen soldiers, has been turned into yet another backhanded dig at Meghan. And of course the media wasted no time spinning this into a passive-aggressive contrast story. Because heaven forbid we let Meghan Markle live her life in peace without inserting her name into every royal puff piece meant to polish the image of William and Kate. Here's what happened. On VE Day, Prince William and Princess Kate laid a commemorative wreath at Westminster Abbey. A solemn, respectful moment. Their handwritten note read, "For those who made the ultimate sacrifice during the Second World War, we will remember them." And at the bottom, it was signed simply William and Catherine. No titles, no pomp, just first names. And right on cue, the royal watchers and commentators started singing their praises. You would have thought William and Kate reinvented humility. Social media lit up with comments like, "So down to earth," and "Oh, how lovely, just William and Catherine, so normal." But let's stop right there, because this so-called modesty is suddenly being framed as not just a sweet gesture, but as a pointed contrast to Meghan Markle. Yes, again the media took a solemn event and used it as yet another opportunity to bash the Duchess of Sussex. What was the basis of this comparison, you ask? A month ago, Meghan sent a gift hamper to her friend, entrepreneur Jamie Kern-Lima. Jamie, in a lovely moment of appreciation, posted a photo of the gift online, and on that gift card was a simple phrase, "With the compliments of HRH, the Duchess of Sussex." That was it. No press release, no publicity stunt, just a private, generous gesture between friends. But because it included her formal title, a title she legally and rightfully still holds, the British media lost their minds. Suddenly there were headlines questioning Meghan's motives. Accusations that she was flouting the Megxit agreement, claims that she was clinging to royal status, think pieces about how she just can't let it go, all from a note on a hamper. Meanwhile, William and Kate write William and Catherine on a card, and suddenly it's being held up as the gold standard of humility and grace. The double standard is glaring. Let's get this straight for anyone who still doesn't understand. When Meghan and Harry stepped back from royal duties in 2020, they agreed, at the request of the late Queen Elizabeth II, to no longer use their HRH titles in an official working capacity. But they were not stripped of their titles. There was no law passed, no Act of Parliament, no formal decree. Their titles remain. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are still titles they rightfully hold, and HRH remains part of their formal styling. So what exactly is the problem? Why is it that when Meghan Markle signs a note with her actual title, it's painted as sinister, attention-seeking, or rebellious? But when William and Kate decide not to use theirs for a wreath card, it's labelled as some divine act of modesty. We know why. Because for years the British press has made it their mission to police Meghan's existence. They tell her not to be royal, but not to be too normal either. They mock her when she works, and criticise her when she rests. They attack her when she's silent, and accuse her of whining when she speaks. Meghan is trapped in a media catch-22 where no matter what she does, she's wrong. But let's dig even deeper. That gift hamper, it wasn't an ad, it wasn't a product placement. It wasn't part of some campaign. It was a private gift to a friend. And you mean to tell me the real scandal is that the card said, HRH, the Duchess of Sussex? Meanwhile, entire books are being written by senior royals with real security implications, and nobody blinks? The same people criticising Meghan over this card are silent when Prince Andrew attends church with the King. They're silent when Camilla's son cashes in on royal connections. They're silent when Prince William uses private jets and hides financial information from public scrutiny. But Meghan uses her formal title in a gift card, and suddenly it's front-page news? Please. And then there's Archie's birthday. Meghan posted a heartwarming photo of her son looking out at the ocean at sunset. The caption read, our son, happy 6th birthday to Archie." No royal styling, no pomp, just a mother's love for her child. Where were the glowing headlines about that? Where were the applause and admiration for keeping things personal and humble? Nowhere to be found, because the press doesn't want Meghan to ever be praised. They want to keep her in the box they built, the villain, the outsider, the woman who dared to leave. But what they don't understand is this. Meghan and Harry left because they had to. Because staying meant being destroyed piece by piece. Staying meant being complicit in their own erasure. And now that they've built a life outside of that system, a life full of purpose, philanthropy and peace, the media can't handle it. So they keep pulling them back in with every opportunity, hoping to trigger the old controversies. But here's the truth. Meghan Markle doesn't need a palace, a tiara or a title to be powerful. She was powerful before the wedding. She was impactful before the crown. And now she's using her voice, her platform and her influence in ways that are genuine and independent. Harry isn't hiding in anyone's shadow either. He's writing bestsellers, leading major philanthropic work and redefining what royal duty looks like when it's not filtered through tradition and ego. And they're doing it on their terms. So no, this isn't a story about whether William and Kate signed a wreath without titles. This is about how the media continues to weaponize even the smallest royal gestures to smear Harry and Meghan. It's about how Meghan can't even send a gift without being villainized, how she can't celebrate her son's birthday without being dissected, how her titles are controversial but others' scandals are quietly ignored. We see it, we're not fooled, and we're not letting it slide. So to all the squad members out there, keep watching, keep calling it out. Keep supporting truth over spin, because Meghan and Harry have never needed anyone's permission to be royal. They've always carried themselves with dignity, grace and strength under pressure most of us couldn't even imagine. They are charting their own path, and that's why they are constantly attacked, because they're no longer controlled. Meghan Markle's HRH row sparks surprising response from William and Kate. This personal touch by the Waleses has been warmly received. Prince William and Princess Kate have been praised for their touching tribute to fallen World War II soldiers during today's VE Day commemorations at Westminster Abbey. The royal couple joined other family members, veterans and politicians for the national service of Thanksgiving. What caught the attention of many observers was the handwritten note accompanying their commemorative wreath. The message, which read, "For those who made the ultimate sacrifice during the Second World War, we will remember them," was simply signed William and Catherine without any royal titles. This personal touch has been warmly received for its lack of pomp and circumstance. William and Catherine, no titles, no pomp, just their names, one woman commented on X, the social media platform. "Oh, how lovely," another replied. "The Prince and Princess of Wales have been widely applauded for the simplicity and personal nature of their tribute." Their decision to sign with just their first names struck a chord with many who appreciated the humble approach to such a significant commemoration. The personal approach taken by William and Catherine stands in contrast to recent discussions surrounding Meghan Markle's use of royal titles. Last month, controversy erupted when Meghan's friend Jamie Kern-Lima shared an image of a gift hamper with a note signed, "With the compliments of HRH, the Duchess of Sussex." This sparked debate as the Sussexes agreed not to use their HRH titles after stepping down as working royals in 2020. A source close to the Sussexes denied Meghan was flouting the Megxit deal, stating they do not use HRH titles for commercial purposes. The source added that while the couple don't publicly use HRH, their titles remain. The contrast in approaches to royal titles was further highlighted this week when Meghan shared a birthday tribute to her son Archie on his 6th birthday. In the post, which included an image of Archie looking at the sea during sunset, she did not use his royal title. Prince William and Princess Kate laid a wreath at Westminster Abbey today. Getty, our son, happy 6th birthday to Archie," wrote the Duchess of Sussex. She thanked those who attended his birthday celebration last weekend for making it incredibly special. Buckingham Palace's statement following the Sussexes' departure in January 2020 was clear. The Sussexes will not use their HRH titles as they are no longer working members of the royal family. While no laws were passed or documents signed preventing their use, the agreement with the late Queen Elizabeth II was that Harry and Meghan would stop using the word royal and their HRH titles after emigrating to the US, And if you support that freedom, if you stand with Harry and Meghan, then we invite you to stand with Royal Sussex Squad. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like this video if you're tired of the double standards. And if you'd like to help us keep shining light on the truth and pushing back against the smear campaigns, consider leaving a super thanks to support the channel. We do this for the truth. We do this for the squad. And we do this for Harry and Meghan. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and remember, when they go low, we go Sussex strong. This is Royal Sussex Squad, and we're just getting started.